So previously we have discussed about the chemicals and chemical composition, how it reacts with the HIF protein and DAF16, how DAF16 um, first react with the reaction cycle, and then the germline proteins, and the type of how to renew the aging factors and other cells, and purifying the metabolical system, and that. So in this lesson we will discuss about the chemical changes in our body to enhance the powerful things in our body, the problems which we are uh, mm, surviving now, that can be cured by some chemical changes in them. So some chemicals have typical cycles to make circulation states. Yes, so the chemicals have a large circulation states that go to the state of target side and make the applications of PAR proteins and lipids. They make a cycle of it to replenish and to renew the component. So they make chemicals and move to the target side like CPH4. So CPH4 is a carboxylic agent that has a typical pyroxene and can be used. It is an energy equipment that is used in the gynecological problems to deal. It makes the polypterine and hydropterine proteins and synthesize it. It has a oxidoreductase kinases to synthesize sapieterine and generate energy to make amphoteric relationship. It also synthesizes some tryptophan proteins and metabolize HPK proteins and synapses. So and the change alkalization and giving metabolized hydrogen atoms. So in hydrogen atoms are also metabolized in different states. The ortho and parabolic states of hydrogen atoms are there that are hydrated to form different atomic structures to maintain the amphoteric relationship between the atoms. So CPH4 is a chemical released um, in a small componential way during the 6 weeks of women. So this is the cycle that deals with the diseases that is occurring generally. So the metabolical problems which are being caused because of the mutants released by the MBK1 and some of the chemical positions. Some of the chemical positions may change the metabolical rate. Because of it, the energy generation is discarded. So metabolical system is regulated by some agents and some atoms structure. So second thing is that small type of cellular and chemical changes of CPH4 and gynecological proteins. So different types of diseases are caused in the body of sexual components, due to which it is carried in the genes. It is carried in the child. Because of it, we get that disease. It can be cured by some operational changes in the genes, and and a lambda programming of some genes, the dark DNA, which is mainly responsible for it. So digestive problems are also there, which is caused in the enzymes which catalyze the proteins have a certain time limit to catalyze that protein and biosynthesize it. So energy, when is increased or decreased, it may function as a cell death, or in digestive problems, the enzymes like amylase and released by some enzymes released by some bacteria in our body. We so the perfect chemical changes should be there because of the fungal cells destruction in our body. The disruption also there in our body, due to which the all states of matter in our body changes. So the next thing is carcinomatous and other cyano and cis complex diseases causing heart diseases and tumors. So main thing is the carcinomatous and other cyano things. The carcinomatous is a carcinoma type arsenic which contains carbon rate at a high rate of carbon. Because of it, the energy is divided into many states. Because of it, the many problems are caused. It is started from a real age of 10. Because of it, it is carried away to the end. This causes the heart diseases and the cardiovascular system diseases. Because of it, the main cyano and cis complex reacts with each other and form a complex typical cycles of reactions and reactants. So it can be in the trauma patients, this disease is not spelled in the body and did not cause any type of disease like carcinomatous and other type of proteins. So it can be cured by taking the recent studies told that it can be subdivided into units, so that the energy is divided into many units, that it can be used as a good protein or a good synthesizer. So other diseases are chemical changes due to some mutations. Mutant chemicals are cause many diseases in that phenomenal energy. The particles of alkyls and alkaline earth metals react in our body. Because of their high metabolism rate, they form a good protein. But when the mutants such as pathogens take that energy and give off the bacteria and make a fungal infection in our body, so the mutants are being caused there. It is mainly caused in the cow's body, or in different ways it is caused. in different ways it is caused. So the the energy distribution should be there. It has a distributive law of energy and gives free type of energy. So next thing is that the another session. So biochemical functions of medicinal bases and its metabolical neurology. It's the main topic. Migraine and neurology, synopsis, hypnosis, HCA. So migraine is caused mainly because of the highest concentration of some chemical changes in our body by oxidative stress or by the reduction states of motion stress. Because of it, the migraine is caused. They form a cage-like structure to enhance the migraine intensity. So migraine is a phenomena in which the chemicals are spread in the fat-soluble brain. So in the neurology we can discuss about the proteins which disrupts the cycles of some proteinous components. Neurology, it is caused mainly because of the many changes in the body structure. So synopsis is the main thing that we when we have a controlled structure of mind with the amphoteric synaptosomes, so we can control the energy of the moving electrons, that the quantum circulation states are there. So we can see the energy and can rotate the energy with the help of the rotator proteins. So hypnosis is a process which is helped with the concentration of states, and HCA is a hypnosis activity which is caused here, and a amidated protein. So the next one is hypoglycemia and metabolical rate variation in human body. Changes in tricyclic fat. Hypoglycemia is mainly caused because of the irregularity of blood sugar and insulin, like the IGF, insulin growth factor, is the main factor that adapts it. So hypoglycemia can be called as low blood sugar, usually means hyper insulin response to food. The classic hypoglycemia does not have chronic low blood sugar, but rather a highly variable blood sugar which fluctuates from high to very low levels. This fluctuation disrupts the brain function and musculature function performance, leading to body and mind fatigue, irritability, depression, indecisiveness, and a host miscellaneous symptoms. So it is caused because of the disorders of primary components, the stress in our body, the adrenaline rates, the metabolical rates, variation from high rates to low rates is mainly responsible for it. The tricyclic fats has to be concentrated in a phenomenal manner. In this process of glycogenolysis, the hormones prompt adrenaline release of minerals and glycocorticoids to stimulate the liver's release of glycogen stores. So Adipose transition into glucose occurs through gluconeogenesis, which is also contingent on release by the pituitary and hypothalamus to the adrenal disorders. Of this causes come primarily from the following: stress in the life, particularly around the eating, and the environmental change is responsible, and the digestion and the enzymatic changes. So, the it disrupts the whole Krebs cycle and a TCS cycle in the hypoglycemia, and it is the condition of various characteristics. So next is the chemical changes in phytochemicals and the gene functionality. Chemical changes should be there in the phytochemicals. The phytochemicals has a phylogenetics that makes the proteins and analogy of components. The energy variation from high rate to low rate is also there. The gene expression, the gene functionality is there. The gene releases the hormone. The gene controls the whole structural cell. So it prompts us to release the hormones also. So the next is biosynthesis of metabolism of energy of phytochemical genetics. Uh, so we know that energy is being metabolized in many states. So there are exotonium and excite energy, which is spread all over the surroundings, that cannot be seen. That is dark energy. So the energy is with us, and we can feel the energy by mediating the surroundings and make a correct circulation of states of synaptosomes with the circulation states. And the phytochemical genetics is the main factor. The phytochemicals such as marubinol and other bisindol and other chemicals release the harmonical changes in the body. So gynecological diseases and other energy changing proteins. So energy is being changed into PAR proteins, and energy is divided into alpha particles and beta particles, and have a diverse class of gamma by glutamyl states. So gynecological diseases are the diseases which is sexually spread in our body in the women's, because of some of the mutants released by the chemical changes in our body. It disrupts the whole cycle of brain, because all things are interconnected with each other. The ovarian disorders are being caused, brain disorders are caused, gynecological problems are being caused here. The word gynecological means that it is a spreading thing which has a different logies. So next one is that the next structure we will describe here, the powerful medicinal basis that changes the life and aging chemicals. Different diseases are caused by some mutant states of gene and pathogens. The diseases such as chronic arthritis are caused due to some variant chemicals, the homeopathic medicines have some colytic energy to take that chemical and put on the target site, so the does not so that does not take the foreign mm, so that the metabolical system is designed in such a way that it does not take foreign chemicals which are invaders. So the mm, energy becomes lower, and energy is distributed in the whole cell. So we have to take the medicine for 5 months or a year according to the problem, target site problem. So the functionality of here, the mescaline structure is there, which have a powerful effect on our body to maintain the synaptosomes and energy hallucinogens. Mescaline structure, which contains the hallucinogen effects and main synaptosomal expression. It has a cell signaling on metabolical system ACH cholinergic, making energy in phenylalanine. So mescaline is found in the anthemoniums and different types of medicinal bases. It can be used as a occidental states and reduction states, because it synthesizes the whole cycles of amines, proteins, and energy. So CCL2 is the main thing which is found in it. It is a gene expression. So it is the whole structure which I have designed here. The chemical changes in the body because of it, the structural procedure of reducing agents which cause the diseases in our body, the non-nutritional needs such as love, self-worth, and boredom, etc., which cause the depositional problem. So it can be controlled by some mother tinctures and can be made from a coding structure. So this is the formula of distributive system. So this is the end of the system which I have made here. So if you like the structure which I have designed, please like it and subscribe it. Thank you for watching this.